And welcome to Wrong Way. And today we are going to unbox the DUALTRON Eagle Pro. So let me tell you more about it. Wrong Way. Okay, so I got this scooter thanks to Voltride, and there's actually a coupon code now available for their scooters. So if you want to purchase a scooter or any other electric device, because they have a huge assortment of different vehicles, even like a electric surfboard, then feel free to use the code WRONGWAY to get a 5% off discount. And I'll also receive a teeny tiny kickback from that. Okay, so with that said, let's open up the scooter. Been a while since I unboxed a DUALTRON. Okay, in the package we get a hat, Voltride. So let's switch it up for a second. I'll do as you say, Voltride. And right away we are greeted with the charger. Oh, there's so many parts here. It's like you have to work a bit until the scooter is assembled. Handlebar mount, another part for the folding mechanism, multi-tool, and this multi-tool is pretty good because this is the multi-tool branded by DUALTRON. I have one like that and it works pretty well. More screws, manual. Oh, and the charger. Charger is 1.75 amps. I'll show you on the screen what the charging time is because I can't really remember well what the exact amp hour count is here. It's a 1344 watt hour scooter. So yeah, we'll do the range test and all of that. Like, we recently unboxed this scooter by TNE, and everything we need to do is just screw this in, screw this in, screw this in. I mean, just tighten the screws and you can go. And this looks like a bit of a like origami or Lego puzzle. Oh, very stiff. That's what she said. Okay, I gotta say, at least it's like really properly packed and secured. All right, we can get this off. This is the DUALTRON Eagle Pro. Right away, you can see on the side, 2 charge ports. So you can charge the scooter also way quicker than with the standard charger. Free. No, that's not a charge port. That's an external battery mount. So if you want to have a bigger battery, you can just like slap it on here, 60 volt, connect it right here. And these are just 2 charge ports. I believe you can fast charge this thing in like 3-4 hours, but standard charging time will be like way longer. I think we have to get on with it and assemble the scooter. So this is the handlebar. We need this mount then and these screws. Not too tight because I need to still raise the handlebar. This will be fine. It's pretty cool also because you don't need to align it really properly. It's just like one groove you need to put it in. Okay, here it gets a bit tricky. I can't use the DUALTRON key here, so let's get a different tool. Like so. And here, right away, we can take a small peek. Brakes are sadly mechanical, and the discs are 140 millimeter, I believe. Yeah, they're much smaller than, for example, 160s here on the Creator. And belt is included. Pretty nice buttons here. Eco Turbo, single dual motor, but I don't know if you'll be able to see in which mode you're in. And I think there's also, because I wanted to turn it on, there's a safety switch here. So here you actually need to turn on the battery connector, which is awesome. I think every single electric device should have it. If you like store it somewhere, or if you'll just really need to turn off the connection, then this button is much needed. So let's turn it on. And yeah, you can't see which mode you're in, which is a bummer. But hey, you have pretty nice buttons. 58 volts, so less than half battery. And I can right away also show you the pretty cool lighting. So it stands really like sideways. The kickstand could be longer. This is the side lighting, and yeah, that's really cool. I remember this from the DUALTRON X, and you can also set up like different patterns here. Just need to remove the battery holder here. And let's see what else is here. I also need to find where's the receiver. Okay, here's the receiver. Oh, that's really cool. And these LEDs are super bright. Like, compared to like a Galway MSX here or a Tesla. Like, look, this light is like barely visible compared. Yeah. So these are really strong LEDs. Let's turn it off though, to not be too distracted, or let's turn on like a single color maybe. Let it be. We can see there's a bit of front light action here, but nothing too crazy. You do need additional lighting on the scooter to go in the night. But the tail lights are really bright, really awesome. No brake lights, sadly. That's really weird actually. And yeah, there's also no footrest like you usually see now on most scooters. Also a bummer. But the mudguard looks like the only single mudguard in existence, maybe apart from the Cabo Skywalker 10 series, that is like good enough for bad weather. Like, this is how a mudguard on a scooter should look like. And if I like turn the handlebar a bit, I can feel that there's like a groove where it just jumps in the middle. And it's a bit difficult to get it out of there, and how it should be, honestly, and that's pretty cool. So yeah, there's also elastomeric suspension in this one, rather stiff, but also not much trouble. The good thing about the suspension is that it has really good, like, sort of compression because of the elastomeric rubber that is inside. So it's not bouncy, it's very planted to the road, which is awesome. Clamp here is very tiny. So you will get probably some wobbles after a while. Yeah, now it's better, but I'm sure after a while this will get some wobbles. It's like a really small clamp. Compare it to the Creator here. Like, here we have two bigger clamps. And yeah, I think this will get less stem wobbles than DUALTRON. But anyways, deck looks really nice, really big. And the handlebar, I was actually looking forward to that. Look how high it is compared to the Creator. 10 centimeters or even more higher than the DUALTRON. Okay, so now we have a couple other more things to mount. So right now we are mounting the front mudguard. So yeah, just a small process here, putting this in like so. And then there's a small screw on the bottom that you need to put in. Okay, so just to sum it up a bit, a pretty portable scooter. I like the design of the folding handlebars. This is, I think, the only design that doesn't include any sort of handlebar wobble after a while, because these clamps hold this in really tightly. Motors are 1000 watts, nominal power each, should propel the scooter to around 75 kilometers an hour. Of course, we'll see about that. But I can also show you some details about DUALTRONs, why you can see that there's like a bit more thought, a bit more like premium stuff involved when designing such a scooter. First of all the materials look really nice and premium, nicely mounted, nicely like thought out. And well, there's a small piece here that holds the cables together, but cables go right into the stem here and they exit here. Well, here is a bit of a cable mess, I would say. And you can like damage the cables if you turn the wheel or the handlebar too far. So there should be, in my opinion, some steering lock, but all the cables are secured in place here. They go right into here. And also, if you look on this side, you can see that the motor cable goes into the swing arm here on the inside and again, then goes into the motor. Like if you see a bit of a cheaper scooter like here, cable goes out, goes underneath the swing arm and then into the motor. I think this is a more cleaner, more refined solution. And also all the cables go in here and not somewhere lower. Here's also like a small protective part in the front. On the bottom, you can also see there's a heat sink here in the front for the controllers and here in the back as well. So this is dissipating heat. The grip tape is really nice, pretty good quality, I would say. The lights are brighter in terms of just this sort of light than other scooters in this league. Battery is 60 volt, 22.4 amp hours, so probably should have bigger range than this Creator, and still it's pretty portable. Really good mudguard. Brakes are okay, could be better. I think it can get some stem wobble because of the small clamp. Probably better to get some aftermarket clamp that is better. But yeah, scooter looks pretty decent. quality-wise as well. So let's see how it fares in the review. So if you're still here, leave a like on the video, subscribe to see more content like this. I'll see you in the next video. See you soon.